make it through this shift.
Dammi un sinacoliere.
Oh, hello.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something for these people, don't.
I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later? Sorry, I will be right with you.
All week, I'm still getting the runaround. Are they serious?
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Verified. Adam Jensen.
Despite whatever crazes the underground media
guys might as well be ghosts.
This is Eliza Cassell.
So the task force has a shrink.
Yep. Next thing you know, after recognition, we'll have to talk from elsewhere with the other series. We'll find our phone and...
Ursa Meyer, report to Cybercrimes. Agent Meyer to Cybercrimes.
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino in a sewer. I've heard everything. Imagine you're a lieutenant in a crime family, and your boss sets you up in the sewer. I bet you'd be pretty pissed at him.
Take them a while. These guys might as well be ghosts. No one's claimed responsibility yet.
Right here! No change from last hour!
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night. The reason I know it isn't the Juggernaut Collective who tried to hack us is that they gave up after only an hour.
Take them a while.
Listen up, team. What's their status? Where was that chopper headed?
I have a Mary. It's a private hangar, and nobody can get close enough to take a look.
I got a whole lot of nothing. Every time I send someone to
We'll get him for you, Jensen.
I got a
We'll get him
Patience is
for
the
you,
first thing you
Jensen.
learn to have.
I got a whole lot of
Second
nothing.
is a good soft
Every
chair.
time I send someone to follow up on a lead, it turns out the buildings are abandoned.
The Jinn can run, but they can't hide.
I got a whole lot.
The Jinn can run, but they can't
Close my
hide.
eyes, but all I see
I
is
got.
strings of code
We got
swirling
this.
on my lids.
Thanks. I got a whole lot of nothing. Every time I send someone to follow up on a lead, it turns out the buildings are abandoned, burned out, or bombed into rubble.
Jesus Christ.
Satellite footage. Which has identified 3 possibles. But based on what the roads look like around them, I don't think her crashes would have chosen them.
Well, they were gonna take all those weapons somewhere. I wanted to know where now.
Fully urgent.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm all right.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now, a meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Jensen, we need to talk.
Half the Cybercrimes Division is combing the web for any hint of those mystery guys from Dubai. That's not really our area of expertise. Miller wants these guys bad. Half the Cybercrimes Division is combing the web for any hint of those mystery guys from Dubai. That's not really our area of expertise. Miller wants these guys bad.
First the Dubai mission, and now the train station bomb. This is a week for the record books. They say bad things come in threes. I hope they're wrong, because I don't think we're equipped to handle another terror problem this week.
You'd think one of them would pop up at some business. I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing. It is Jensen, yes?
451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew.
This is so weird.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day.
Agent Jensen!
I guess the transit authority isn't in.
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again, in civvies at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome, but I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF29.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted, high-spec, military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here, in the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
I think Director Miller's making a mistake, putting all our resources into finding these Dubai newcomers. Having an unidentified enemy is bad, but we were right there at the Jinn's doorstep, and now we're letting ourselves get distracted.
Guys might as well be ghosts.
Unlicensed augmentations.
I've got to hand it to you for your role in Dubai.
Look, I'm going as fast as I can. First the Dubai mission, and now the train station bombing. This is a week for the record books.
Especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have
You'd
been
think one of them would
protesting
pop
all
up
over
on
the
some
world,
list somewhere.
and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live from Picus.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing. These guys might as well be ghosts.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying
You'd think one of them would
memories
pop
that
up
day
on
still
some
haunt
list
me.
somewhere.
It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade
guys
Bank
might as well be
Corporation
ghosts.
is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company.
Really hate this.
Around the clock, around the world.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Walker and Hall report to the briefing academy. Take you to the briefing room. Thank you.
It's gonna take them a while.
last team walked straight in.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
I've been trying to ID the bodies of the people who crashed the operation in Dubai. Every mystery team corpse I've checked so far has been totally clean. Like, he never existed. Whoever these people are, they're damn good.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
I feel terrible for his wife.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
These are the chances he knew he was taking. The Jinn still believe what's been told them, or don't they? We need to know.
Jakarta's no people right now, I'll tell you that.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Everything's got pretty hairy in Dubai.
Never got an official response.
I feel terrible for his wife.
Think one of them.
These are the chances he knew he was taking. The Jinn still believe what's been told them. We need to know. Everything's got pretty hairy in Dubai. These are the chances he knew he was taking.
United Nations Center to make the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks. The good doctor would take to his tone. No gases into his blood.
I feel terrible for his wife. These are the chances he knew he was
Run
taking.
DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Police says they're still hauling out bodies. Dick Police says they're still hauling out bodies. This is so weird.
We never got an official okay from the Indonesians, so...
Lab says 20 minutes to confirm, but they're sure it belonged to the bomber.
They have better software.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Who am I? I'm the guy doing this fucking job. Who the fuck are you?
Maybe whoever's in charge
So, Jakarta's no picnic right now, I'll tell you that. Exfil is impossible. The LZ's totally overrun.
guys might as well be ghosts.
Here are our top
I
stories.
guess the transit authority.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You check with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold masked jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
Come on, McCready. We're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys, I'm gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. Is that everything?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it's very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
Always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday. Bombs exploded inside the refueling station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Tucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization's peace.
You You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
It is Genesis. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess?
These guys might as well be ghosts.
God, my eyes want to retreat into my skull.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things?
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows, with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the Trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Ruzicka investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
Good. Thought I'd have to fight him to let me handle this one. Whoever planted those bombs yesterday has a lot to answer for.
Agreed. And we have to find out who they are before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Rizika? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.